Hey everybody,
Hi everyone,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
it's Miss L. Cosplay.
It's so good to see everybody. And we're going to have a fun day talking, catching up. And we got some funny stuff to share with you. And we'll be right back after this.
Let's get started.
All right, everybody. Well, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Wednesday Hang.
Thank each and every one of you for stopping your beautiful Wednesday after the hurricanes to log on and say hi to us or enjoy our video. Thank you so much for watching today.
Thank you for everybody that's joining us on here. And as we kind of go through, this is really a catch up. We haven't done a live in a while. So definitely want to catch up and we'll chit chat some more at the end. But if you got any questions, anything on here, put your questions up there. We're going to get to them. And, let's just have a good time. We haven't talked, so we have picked up over 1,000 subscribers in the last month or so.
From Facebook.
So we've been really working hard, putting up a lot of content, trying to put up good content, and just trying to get back. We're one of the very first. We're definitely the first YouTube couple, and we're definitely one of the first people that were doing cruising vlogs and things like that. And and obviously there's people out here with cruising vlogs that have a lot more subscribers. And that's because life was life and back in the day for us. And
I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
Like everything else in life, consistency is key. So
It is.
we are working on our consistency and making this a priority on the air. And we want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. And thank you for those of you who share our stuff and our content. It means a whole lot to us. Appreciate it.
To the people who go way back when we first started, when we lived in Michigan, thank you so much, our ride or die fans. Not really die to ride or live fans that go way back, our veterans. Thank you so much for supporting our channel thus far. If you want to participate in our Patreon program, you're more than welcome to do that. It will be located down in the description, as well as just giving us a thumbs up and subscribing. We appreciate each and every one of you. All our new subscribers, thank you so much. I'm L. Cos Glam. This is Mr. Traveler, and we can go into more detail of who we are. You can look back 1,000 videos, literally 1,000 videos, and back over the years how we took our journey and put it on YouTube to inspire you and give you passion to travel.
Yep, that's our goal, is to get you all out there traveling. And, kind of a side effect of this was we started doing groups. We were like one of the first people doing groups, too.
We started groups,
and
believe it or not.
And we did our very first group on the Carnival Sunshine. And it was an amazing group. We got a cut and paper here. Auntie Gladys she's been on every single one of them, and she's been on that one as well. So
how did we think of Mr. Traveler? Somebody asked, how do we think of the idea of Mr. Traveler and cruise vlogs? I actually had a dream about my husband. I dreamed that we were in front of millions of people talking, and it was actually my husband who was on the microphone. I was just sitting behind him like, wow, look at all these people we talking about. I dreamed that he was called Mr. Traveler. So we took that dream, thank God for the vision, and we made it into a fruition, which means we put it into action. And now here you are today.
Yeah,
so that's how we got started.
So anyway, we love to have fun, and for those of you who've never been on a group cruise with us, we encourage you. We're going to talk about a couple of them that we got coming up next year here in a little bit, and then we're working on 2026. Very soon we'll have an announcement coming out. Probably the next 2 to 3 weeks we'll have something coming out there. We're going to have some great footage coming out to you soon from the I'm just call it the Carnival, from the Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas that my beautiful wife was so kind to treat me to this time. I didn't have to come out my pocket for nothing. She paid for specialty dining. She paid for all that stuff.
I don't do it for the thank yous. I do it because he would do it for me. And I love him very much, and I don't look for thank yous. Off camera, he, always tell me thank But I don't need no accolades for what I do. He does a tremendous job of carrying our channel. He is the head of our home, and I married my best friend. So I thank God for giving me my husband and lending me him as a gift. And I'm going to make the best of it while we're here.
Yipper.
Yep. So if you want to, you can just, all my girls, my glams, you can jump over to Elco's Glam as well. This look will be on Elco's Glam. I know a lot of people realize, hey, what happened to your hair, Elcos? Well, I braided it myself, and I know how to do braids. I know how to do all that. So I DIY a lot of stuff because we cruising a lot. So you know how it is when you have to do your hair, nails, and do everything to cut corners to travel. That's where I'm at. But if you want to, you can join us also on Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers, where we kick it over there, have fun, relax, take a break. And Mr. Traveler is our big Facebook. Mr. Traveler is our big, giant Facebook page, and you can join it over there where we post every day. Mr. Traveler Cruise Lovers, where we kind of scale down and talk personally to everybody. So thank you so much for joining us. And I'm on Elco's Glam on Instagram. Stop everything you're doing and go over there and follow us.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to pop up, and then
What happened?
that's what I was trying to pop up. I don't know,
Oh, shout out to Mr. Traveler for his graphics. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to it. Let's have some fun.
Put it back, babe. Go ahead.
It's up there.
Is the graphic up there?
I'm moving on now. So let's have some fun.
Yes.
We're going to talk about some crazy things that we've seen, and we've seen some of these things on cruises. But these are some of the funny things that we have seen across the internet that had to do with traveling, and it's some stuff that just make you scratch your head. So let's.
Yes, we decided to do a fun video because we've been cruising. Has it been 20 years?
Just about, yeah.
Cruising almost 20 years, and we've seen some funny things, but we've also seen some funny things on social media. So some people send us stuff, and then we see funny stuff. So we want to talk about all that.
So what y'all think about this here? Patiently waiting. Now you might remember a couple weeks ago, we unfortunately had a story of a young person that did not survive a fall from a balcony. And, sadly, we have seen this a few times on cruises. And, you don't want to let Elco's Glam see you doing that because she going to be your mama real quick.
I would be the lady you see the lady that's standing on the balcony on top of the two boys that's sitting on there? That would be me. And I would be saying, get down. Get down from there. Where's your mama? I'll go knock on the door. I'll get the room attendant. I will get somebody. I'll put out an SOS for these kids to get off that balcony because you can't really see the whole picture, but they are high up. They like on deck 15, 16. And it's an Oasis class ship, so you know how big those ships are. That's a big ship, and the kids was up there, just sitting, chilling on the balcony, and we just lost this little boy about 2 months ago for doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's just absolutely crazy. And I mean, the parents probably weren't in the room or anything like that to supervise that particular activity that they were engaging in. But, that's why I say it's very important to have the talk with your kids, whether it's your kids or your grandkids or your nephews. If you're traveling, your travel party has young people in it, you need to have that conversation with them. And part of that conversation is keep your behind on this side of that balcony. That is so crazy to me.
It's very dangerous to do, although people think it's a funny picture, but it's actually really dangerous for the kids to be hanging off that balcony like that. They don't know the difference. Their mother and father probably on a drink package somewhere, enjoying themselves while the kids are sitting on the balcony. I would be the lady that's on top of there telling them, get down.
Oh, you know what?
I forgot. Be careful.
Alistair said, everybody okay from the hurricane. We are great. I forgot to put the picture on that I was going to share with everybody, but I knew I was forgetting something. Anyway, let's move on to the second one. This one is going to cover your face, babe, unfortunately. Just yours.
Okay.
This one I think may involve the drink package and or senior frogs.
Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now, it's kind of hard to tell. It took me a minute to see this, but let me if I kind of stretch it out a little bit here.
Can you see that it's a person on the, do you call it the Bowie?
Well, this is like a bumper for the
bumper.
ship.
Okay.
But this is a person right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're over there to the left of you, but the right of us is the officers trying to figure out how they're going to get him down. Well, up from there. Right?
So, yeah, this is a Carnival ship. You can tell from the paint job there. But that may have been a trip to Senior Frogs, I'm thinking.
Absolutely. I wonder, how did that happen? How did he even get in that particular position on the bumper there?
DT Cruz said, if I did it on the balcony, my mother would have a talk with me that didn't involve talking.
And then we see all the questions that's come in. We're going to go ahead and get to them as soon as we end this, but we have a lot to get through. Thank you, everybody who's coming. I'm going to go ahead and say it before, because we can't keep stopping and looking at everybody's comments. We have to get through this video. We have a lot of fun information, and thank you so much for watching.
All right, so, yeah, we'll just talk about this one. Yeah, I don't know, baby.
Oh, boy.
Elle sent me this one. This one, I guess, is not terribly.
That's terrible.
I mean, she got the baby and everything. It's probably not the safest thing in the world to do. But,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and comment below and let us know what you think. The comments are coming in so fast that we just can't keep stopping to read them. But you can talk amongst yourself down there in the comments. But we decided to put this information out. Everything that you should not do on a cruise. This is what you should not do. And to me, that's a little bit dangerous for a baby. That baby that baby is not even probably 1 year old, maybe 2.
I mean, she got a grip on him, but I mean, anything could happen, right?
That's not good. I don't like it. Comment below and let us know what you think. We're going to come back to the comments later.
Yeah, they say it's irresponsible, yeah.
It's very irresponsible. I think that these people are not thinking when they go on these cruises. What if you hit a wave or something? You're trying to hold the baby and you hit a wave, then what?
Yeah. I mean, that was, I did that one too quick. My finger slipped. Yeah, I mean, anything could happen. Somebody could come flying, bumping into you. And I mean, yeah, accidents happen.
That's right.
All right, so this next one, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't done it. Mm-hmm. I have not done it.
You thought about it.
But how many times have I said this?
You thought about it a lot. You said they should put beds on balconies.
I'm like, babe, I really want to drag the mattress out on the balcony and just sleep out there all night long. Be honest, y'all, in the comments. Mm-hmm. Who has thought about doing this? Or
I know it. I know. I've thought about it too.
Who thought about doing this?
To me, it just looked kind of ratchet. It looked ratchet. Just first of all, how did they get the mattress onto the balcony? The mattresses are very heavy. I know ours is.
Well, no, because the they're 2 twin beds put together, so really that's two of them, right? Mm-hmm. So they just pushed them out there. They're not that heavy.
Is that 2 mattresses?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Look here, babe. Okay, I didn't know that. And then the other person is next, right next to the fella that's out there. Is she reading a book and he is too? Like, they real comfortable.
Yeah, they I ain't gonna lie. I have thought about I really, I want to camp out there at night. If they had a comfy way for me to do it, I'm just not. I haven't got enough gumption to drag the mattress out there. But if they had like a nice comfy lounger out there with a mattress, I mean, like a good comfy cushion on it or something, mm-hmm. I'd probably knock out there overnight.
I'm sure you would. If because it's been a couple times when Mr. Traveler was on the balcony, I had to wake him up. Those loungers that's out there, he'll fall asleep right out there. He'll fall asleep anywhere. Me, I'm a light sleeper, but I don't think that's a good idea to be out there. Birds come past. I'm good. I love nature, but not like in that way. Comment below and let us know what you think.
We sleep with our balcony open most of the time. Couple of exceptions is like in the summer when you're near the porch and stuff, it is still smoking outside. You know it's really hot out at night. You gotta wait till you get out at sea and get some good sea breeze, and you open that door up, and that's the best sleep ever because you get the good wind, and then you can hear the waves.
But you only a couple of feet from the balcony. Why not just stay in your bed and just enjoy it from the room instead of on the balcony? You know, and you never know what happens on the balcony either. You don't know how much they cleaned it out there. You don't know if the birds have visited out there or who been out there. You know what I'm saying? They don't really clean. They don't have time in between the cruises to spick and span and clean out there like that. So to me, that's really not good hygiene to be outside on the balcony.
Yeah. Now, forewarning people, we've been on like over 80 cruises. I don't lost count now. I guess we got to count it back again. But
yeah, we do. I think we hit 80 now.
So, out of all of those, we only had problem twice. Once was in Barbados, and they had some kind of a bug migration thing going on. So we woke up in the morning and we were in Barbados. We got to Barbados early, and there was bugs, flying insects all in our cabin.
Yes, we had an infestation in our cabin, and I didn't want to take anybody's home. That was a little rough. Any little fellas, I didn't want to bring back home.
And then one cruise not too long ago, we were out at sea, and the bird decided he got tired of flying and flew into our. He flew into our cabin.
You could imagine me what I did. I was like, ah!
So I had to play the bird hunt. And she's usually the bird whisperer. Like
if I calm down, I can get him.
She rescued birds
but he
and stuff.
scared me at first.
But so I had to dig through the cabin and find him, and I had to get the bird out the cabin. So
thank you. Oh, what about when we was in Hawaii? Matter of fact, we wasn't on the cruise, but we were at the resort in Hawaii, which our group cruise is coming up in March. Thank you everybody who's on our list that's speaking to each other, that's going on our group cruise. We was in Hawaii at the same resort that we're visiting in March, and guess what happened? A flock of birds flew in
pigeons.
Our room.
We woke up, it was like 5 pigeons.
It was a flock of them.
It was like 5 pigeons in the room. It was so funny.
It was funny. It was hilarious. But I was the bird whisperer that day. I was calm, but the one that flew in our cabin, he was flapping so hard, it scared me. So that's almost like any type of animal. Comment below and let us know, have you had an animal or anything fly into your balcony while you was at port or, in transit, wherever you were going?
All right, so how many of you out there, well, I know ain't nobody going to admit to this. Anybody out there want to book this one?
Oh, wow. I don't think I'm that brave. But if you are, there it is.
So a couple thoughts on this. First of all, we have kind of sort of seen something like this. We were in Port in St. Martin, and there was a celebrity ship, a small celebrity ship next to us. I think it was a Silhouette.
It was rented out.
And it was rented out, and it was all women on there.
Yes.
And there was many women out there who were clothing optional.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just standing there on the balcony, we were waiting to pull off, and I'm like...
And I went...
And I started... It took me a minute to, I'm just sitting there looking, I'm like... And it didn't... It didn't dawn on me right away.
I think DT Cruiser is having so much fun with this video. We got a super chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to dust this off. Y'all ain't seen this one.
We haven't seen a super chat in all year, actually. Thank you.
Look at that.
Make it rain.
And I still got this. Y'all remember this?
Thank you so much, DT Cruiser.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that super chat, love.
He did a pair of characters looking at himself in the mirror saying, thanks for being you, with hearts popping out of his eyes. That's the stickers that he put on. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the love.
Thank you, DT Cruiser.
Oh, looks good on there, too. So the other part to this is I don't think, because I've read about this before, they can't go into the dining room nude. They have to have clothes on and stuff. But
that is a weird cruise.
Outside of that, Can you imagine being the staff on board that ship, and then like people are sitting in places, and you got to clean up behind that?
They're
And you
sitting in the lobby. They're sitting in the lounge chairs. You know, some people don't put towels down at the pools.
And let's be honest,
They get in the pool naked.
the people that go on these type of things generally ain't the people you want to see naked.
No, especially when you go to a
You ever been to a new beach?
right?
Oh.
You see a lot of elderly people there,
He's a little droopy,
and they just let it all
with a
hang
little
out.
droopy droop.
You get in there because we were in Jamaica one time. The man, oh yeah man, we're gonna take you guys to the new beach. Oh yeah, we got there. We were like, take us back. It was not fun. It was not fun. It was a very memorial. We remembered it forever.
But I'm like,
it's going down.
I was trying to think like if I was
What was
crew
the
on
name of the place?
what?
We kept saying that.
It was
We kept
Club
saying
Fantastico.
Club Fantastico. If you ever in Jamaica, go to Club Fantastico.
I don't even know if it's there anymore.
If you're elderly and you like to be nude, honey, go ahead.
Was it there? Or was it in St. Martin? That was in St. Martin.
What's the St. Martin?
Yeah.
It's actually two of them. One, Hedonism is in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Hedonism, and then St. Martin has. It's raining really bad behind us. Sorry, guys, if you hear anything behind us, the rain.
But like, can you be the bartender or something, and you trying to
do your job?
Let's just keep eye contact, and you trying to.
Well, you the towel person, you know, at the pool. You had the hand towels out. You be like,
oh man,
that is an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Although I worked in trauma surgery, so I've seen a lot of people do it. It don't even bother me. But to go to a resort and see a bunch of elderly people, it's very shocking.
They're going to pay me extra for that one.
Yep.
All right. So I was looking up. The last couple stories. So
Okay.
I was looking up some other funny things, and we actually saw something like this. A person said they saw a Los Angeles Club attack sub when they serviced in the Bahamas. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool to see.
You have to read it, honey.
We saw a submarine. We think
we saw a submarine. We recently saw a submarine.
Yeah, outside of MSC's Ocean K.
I didn't know if could we say where we saw it at?
Yeah, it was at MSC's island.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
it was divers, lights.
It
was definitely a submarine.
It was very strange looking.
Very.
And the ship put their spotlight on it when we were leaving out, so it was kind of an unusual thing. But this person seen the full on. We didn't see a full on military attack sub.
No.
I mean, that'd be a pretty cool thing to happen to see while you're out at the ocean.
It was circling the ship, and we were like, "What are these lights down here?" And then we seen the spotlight, so I think they was doing some type of training exercise.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting.
Yeah, it was. What the note that you had up there? What did it say now?
They were saying they saw the attack submarine.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this next one was like, and I can imagine this happening too. Mm-hmm. You know how when you go to these ports, especially the ones that really have high pressure sails, and they try to really get you to buy. It says, I was in a jewelry store in Spain when a woman came in and robbed the place. She put a bunch of stuff under her big coat. When she tried to leave, the owner locked the doors and started beating her up.
Oh, wow.
My family and I were the only other people in the shop. I had no idea what was going on. Once he knocked her out, he called the police and tried to get us to buy something.
We hightailed it out of there.
So I
would have hightailed it out of there too.
I'm trying to picture okay, so
what did that look like?
This woman with the big coat is laying on the floor, bloody and knocked out.
And he trying to get a sale.
And you over there, hurry up, bye.
When you go on these cruises and you go overseas and you go off port, you see everything. You be like, it's shocking because they don't shop like we shop. So let me tell you a funny story real quick. Keep it right there.
Okay.
We were in cutting papers on here. Auntie Gladys, she was with us, And I think a few more people was on here. I can't really see everybody who's on tonight, but we were sitting there having pizza in Rome. We had just left the Coliseum, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, oh my gosh, the lasagna was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And the pasta was incredible. And the Caesar salad was off the chain with no lettuce in it, but it was a real Caesar. We were sitting there eating. We finished eating after the tour, and somebody got pickpocketed. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And the guy was a undercover cop, and it was a young kid. He grabbed him up right in front of us, choked him up. Everybody's standing there. Me and Renee is her name, but Cordelia was like, "What's going on?" You know, that's one of our agents, and we were walking together, and everybody was leaving, and he got arrested. He was pickpocketing people right there while we was eating. It was crazy. I said, "Ooh, he was smooth with it too." I didn't see anything, but he definitely lifted somebody's phone right out of their purse. It was incredible.
Yeah, DT Cruz said we need to write a book about the interesting things we've seen. You definitely right about
Agreed.
that.
Don't tell nobody DT Cruz because somebody would copy that idea, and we want to keep that. So inbox us about that.
Yeah.
We can do that. That's for
I really
sure.
need to sit down and brainstorm that because we have seen some crazy stuff.
Crazy things on ports. Yeah, we have. We've been to ports where we were actually very, very nervous. You know, and when you get off these ports and you see the police and you see the big guns and you see different things and how they do law there, their laws are not like ours. It's a little bit jarring to see the different types of ways that they take care, because their laws is different from ours. You know, when we go to these ports, so you know you have to be careful. Remember, when you're going overseas, you have to abide by their rules.
All right. Yeah. So, hey, I'm gonna put up this group slide, and then I've got a couple of questions that people asked on the post, and I'll go through here and see if we got any questions on the chat.
All right. If you can, please give us a thumbs up so you can let everybody know that you love this video, so other people can watch it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I think you've met your friends forever. We are Miss Traveler, El Cos Glam. This is Mr. Traveler, and we travel the world, and we bring this information to you. If you want to book your next adventure, please give us a call at 877-697-4470, or we could be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. We would be more than happy to help you. Thank God the hurricane is over, because I know somebody was asking about it. Yeah, I got to sneeze.
So, while you're over there sneezing, don't judge because I threw this flyer together in like five minutes here before we got on here. But here's the next two group cruises that we have. If you're still interested in going out, we have the Hawaiian Adventure, of course, March 29th, 2025. You definitely can join. I would tell you that the price is not as advantageous as it was when we started booking it last year, but if you got a little spare change laying around, you want to do a Hawaiian adventure. There's a whole bunch of us going, and we're going to spend a couple of days before the cruise at the Hilton Hawaiian Villages, and then we've got plenty of excursions together. We're going to have a great time on the Pride of America next year, and then in July of next year, we're going to be on the Mardi Gras, one of the very first cruises, going to Carnival's brand new Celebration Key. So if you want to check out Celebration Key, if you love the Mardi Gras, if you haven't been on the Mardi Gras class yet, you're in for a treat. Beautiful, beautiful ship, and we'll be one of the very first people to go to Celebration Key, which is going to give Coco Cay a run for its money, I think.
It is.
So I'm curious to see how that goes. So we would love for you to come join us on either one of those cruises, and stay tuned. We'll have a couple more coming in a couple weeks as we plan for 2026.
That's right. Alistair said, "Wait for me in my kilt." Yes. Hey, Alistair. Alistair is all the way in Scotland. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. All the way, hugs to Scotland.
That's right. And just going through this, make sure I didn't miss any questions from you.
Life with Tony said she loved my hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Good to see so many of our family and friends on here. Is. So good.
Florida Cruises. Hi, how you doing? They waved at us. Hey, Mo. Amy Rogers. Right. Hey.
Yeah, and we got a question from Amy, and we got a question from Mr. Ashley.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if there's any other questions on it. No other questions. So,
Yep.
so Mr. Ashley88 asked, and I saw him on here earlier. Hopefully Ashley's still on here. I'm not sure if he is or not. But anyway, he asked, have we been on an inaugural cruise, and is it worth it?
Oh, good question.
So, yes, we've been on inaugurals before. We went on the Norwegian Encore was the one that comes to mind.
Yes.
We did that one. Matter of fact, we went to the whole christening and all that stuff for that ship, and then we also been on the Celebration Inaugural, and I think I'm forgetting another one there, but yeah, they are fun. It's something.
To me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. To me, inaugurals are a little different. You cannot get spoiled on an inaugural cruise because it's not a real cruise. They lay out all the bells and whistles. They get all their best help. They get all their best chefs. They get all the best directors, best everything, and put them on that inaugural sailing. And then after that, it go back to a regular sailing. So you will have all the bells and whistles on the inaugurals. That's why they sell out so fast. Because you get top-notch service. They bring in their best. It's going to be pressed there. It's going to be a brand new ship. Nobody ever slept in the bed. If they did, it'll be the first week or two you would be on it. And they're going to do their very best. And that is the best service we ever had is on the inaugural sailing.
Yeah, so a couple things to know. As Elle said, definitely you're going to get spoiled because they're going to serve stuff like lobster all the time. And when we were on the Encore, we had lobster every day.
Every day, and I'm not talking about
the
little crawfish
in the buffet.
I'm talking about big giant rock dinner, lobsters.
Everywhere. It was
like bigger than your hands.
It was more lobsters on it than people.
Absolutely. That's an inaugural sailing. It's parades every day. It's a press conference. You walk a red carpet. You might walk a blue carpet and it was red for Carnival, but it's blue. It was blue for
you might get you'll definitely get like some swag with it. Like we got
get free T-shirts,
free book.
Free
usually
hats.
get like a book and clothes. Yeah.
No, if you interested, because we see everybody who's on here. Make sure you book through Mr. Traveler. Even when you sharing your pictures on Facebook of how you went on all your cruises, we see all that. Make sure you call us to book, okay? Give me a break. We work hard here. We'll let you put all the pictures up of where you went. But please call us to book.
The downside to the inaugural, I would say, is that sometimes they don't necessarily have all the kinks worked out of a ship. So
you might get somebody brand new.
Something like the Star of the Seas, I wouldn't worry about it so much because it's a sister ship, right? But when the Icon first came out, it's still got issues going on with the Icon. It's got a lot of kinks. It's got a lot of it's just recently had some propulsion issues, and then there was a fire on there, a couple of fires on there before. Mm-hmm. So the Icon has been having some issues, and I think they'll definitely take that into account as they're building the Star, which leads me to my good segue into if anybody's interested in doing the inaugural on the Star. I have about 5 balcony cabins left on that inaugural sailing, which are about $1,400 less than the current pricing. So if you want to do an inaugural, make sure you give me a jingle. We'll definitely get you on board. I don't know if we're going to be on there or not. We may be on there. We see Miss Tony that's on here. She is booked. She's already booked.
Yes, her and her lovely husband.
Yep. So, but I don't know. We got to try to work it out. We got another cruise conflict at that time, so we'll see if we could do. And then Amy Rogers asked, "How can you find an affordable 7-day cruise now?" Basically, she was saying how because of how expensive things are now, and really, and I think I saw somebody else ask me before about last minute cruises as well. So I kind of tackle that in the same sentence. Last minute cruises are like. They really are getting tight. They are almost a thing of the past, but I mean, there's still some out there. So yes, we recently did one. We did one on the MSC Seashore. We got that pretty last minute. It was a week and a half before.
Yeah,
about a week.
About a week and a half.
And we got we got one of the last cabins on there. And so, and it was a good price because they were trying to sell it. So there are like last minute deals out there, but you have to be flexible, and you have to be stay searching.
After this video, make sure you go watch the MSC Magnifica. It's one of our highest viewed videos. I think we have like 30,000 views just on the tour alone, and it's growing every day. So make sure you watch the Magnifica, and that is a beautiful, beautiful weekend cruise if you want to get away and feel like you've been going for a week. Somebody asked, if we were to pick a cruise, what would we do? What would we pick for a year of selling? And we answered this question on our Facebook page.
If you could sell for free every year, which cruise line ship would you choose? Well,
make sure you watch Mr. Traveler Facebook, because we had just proposed this question in there. I wrote it myself, so that's me writing all the suggestions on there. If you could sell for free, what would you do?
If I could sell for free once a year on the cruise,
every year.
I'm gonna be greedy and do something like the what is that? What's that hotel? The real fancy one?
Ritz-Carlton.
They have the Ritz-Carlton yacht.
Yes.
I would do the Ritz-Carlton yacht. I would be walking around with my pinky finger in the air consistently through the whole cruise.
Yes.
And if I'm going free, I'm going all out, buddy. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm doing the Windstar, because the Windstar get into the smaller islands, and I've always wanted to go to the Galapagos Island.
I want to do the Windstar with the sails, with the full-on sails. I would love to do that.
I want to do Oceania. I want to do Esmera and Seabourn.
Nice.
I am gonna do those.
All right.
And I hope the man upstairs can hear.
And Ashley said,
my dream is the yacht club for MSC.
Okay.
That's going to happen real soon.
Ashley said, can I contact the UK? And then thank you, Alistair, because he chimed in and said he's great for overseas people, because we have many overseas clients. So yeah,
Ashley,
definitely.
if you see Alistair commenting, he's in Scotland, so he's over in the UK. Okay?
Yep. And okay, so
everything.
And then she said, then how do you find an affordable 7-day cruise? So.
That's
really, it's all about now. It's all about planning further in advance.
Calling us. If you call us, we'll find you one. We'll try.
The more time we have to book that for you, the better chances that we have to get you a good deal. Other things is if you have family or a group of people and we can do a group together for you, we may be able to save some money that way. But again, that takes time. That's not a last minute type of thing. And as far as last minute deals and things for 7 days, probably the most affordable right now, and they've knocked Carnival out the box, is going to be MSC, because they're still fighting for your business. And I'm telling you, MSC is great. And somebody asked me any so I don't want to give them fun times with Ray Nancy that said he plans to go on MSC World.
Ray Nancy.
Yes, I would love to. I got to squeeze it in somewhere, because we got a lot of cruises planned next year, and we had a lot of that done before we knew the world was coming out in the spring. So obviously it's conflicting with, I think it's coming out like the same week or right around the same time as we're going to be on the Hawaii cruise. So I don't know. We're going to definitely check them out. We have been advocates for MSC for a long time.
We're responsible for a lot of people selling MSC. And once you get on it, you be like, oh, yeah, that's nice.
Like I said, when we first started, the food was terrible. Right. I mean, the ships was beautiful and everything. And the service wasn't too bad, but it was just that food was the biggest hang-up on there. And they were so used to the European crowd, and they needed to, kind of shift if they were going to attract an American crowd. And they've done that. So I think they've done a nice job of still maintaining their base with their European clientele, and still at the same time attracting Americans to their cruise line. And they're doing a lot of that via their pricing. So I mean, they've got some, they've got some good pricing to entice you, and you're going to see them getting bigger. They're going to be, right now they're just East Coast based. I guarantee you, at some point, you'll see them go to Alaska and all that kind of stuff.
I can't wait till they venture out because I really like MSC. I think they came a long way from where they started, and once I'm looking forward to seeing what the future look like for MSC because they are as far as the advancements they've made, as far as the private island, it's becoming one of my favorite. For a private island, we can talk about that later. What is our private island? Which cruise do we love the most for a private island? We can definitely talk about that. Comment below if you want to hear it.
Sounds like another laugh.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
it felt good to go live together.
I miss going live with you guys.
Yes.
But we have really been focused in on trying to build the brand, build our channel.
We've been working hard.
So we're gonna try to do some more of these lives. I was telling Elle, I said, listen, we got to do live because we gotta. I know you guys like to connect and have the interaction and everything back and forth. We appreciate you. When you go on the groups, you can ask the people that's on here, what you see is what you get. Yeah. And if you go on groups with us, you're going to have a great time and you're going to make family for life. Mm-hmm. I was laughing because I look at some of the people's Facebooks when they're commenting, and all the people that are commenting are all the people that we cruise with. Like
it's the same people.
It's like, wow, this is
one big family.
Yeah, we've got this nice cruise family, and everybody is so wonderful. So
I enjoy my cruise family. You notice we don't call them friends, we call them family because they just like our family, and we love cruising with them. We want to make sure you're part of our family as well. If you have some family that you just kind of need a break from, want to grow a little bit of distance, you want to kind of put your wings out to travel a little bit more, get around some people who have some common things in mind that you have, make sure you join us on our group cruises. You will love us. You would definitely have friends for life once you meet our group, because our group is hand coordinated.
Yeah, the Hawaii is very expensive now. I'm not even gonna hold you up on that. So if you're thinking about it, I would say the Mardi Gras would be the next best thing to do.
Absolutely.
Do on that one, and that's gonna be fun. It's going to Celebration Key. Yep. We'll be one of the first people there. I don't think it's not the very first ship, but it's like is that week of there. So we're like one of the first ships to go there.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be an amazing trip right there. It's going to be fun. They're going to give Carnival. They're going to give Royal Caribbean a run for their money with their islands. So it's like Battle of the Private Islands is what I like to call it.
We might as well take the benefits of all this battling going on. We are, as a consumer, we should reap the benefits of what they're arguing about and what they're trying to get into it. I'm going to use up all the benefits that I can. All the loyalty points. Make sure you watch our videos on that. All the rewards. Even flying rewards. We do a lot of things with airlines too. Mostly on Facebook we talk about it, but we can talk about it more on the channel, how you can get points for flying. You can even fly for free sometimes.
Yep. And Karen says can't wait to cruise you 26. Yeah, we had like a little private group that we're doing in 26, but we're gonna have a couple other options for 2026. Like I said, that'll be coming up very, very soon. So if you're looking to plan, we like to plan it out enough time for you all to be able to get in and enjoy it. Yes. And I'm telling you, we're trying to take you group of people and we're trying to get past the Caribbean. We're going on the Mardi Gras and going
let's go a little further.
Celebration, but let's go see the world.
Let's go further.
We want to take the group and go see the planet. We want to go see everywhere. We want to put our feet on every continent. That is the goal of this group. And our group to the Mediterranean last year was just absolutely amazing, and putting our feet in on history in Rome, in Italy, in Greece, in Turkey, and putting our feet on places that we've only read about in books.
That's right.
And the Bible. It was just a breathtaking experience for me, and I put 67 miles on my Fitbit.
Shout out to Mr. Traveler for losing. He lost, I think, 20 pounds.
Yeah, I'm down 20.
I'm down 15.
Congratulations, Steve.
We got battle of the losing the weight going on. So I cut out all red meat. I try not to eat it.
The biggest thing was sugar. Stop with the sugar.
The sugar. But he said today he saw me. He was like, "You lost weight." And I'm like, "Yes." I was so happy that he noticed. It made me blush. So and then of course he had some work done. I put it on Mr. Traveler Facebook and Instagram of Mr. Traveler, how he had some work done on his face. If anybody noticed, he had all his moles removed. He still got one to heal right here.
Yeah,
he keep digging in his face, but it'll be gone. But we trying to get ready for Hawaii. That's what we trying to do. I have a goal weight, everybody, and I'm about to start really blowing up Cost Glam. So I've been holding back, waiting, getting all my studio together, brewing in my studio. Mr. Traveler been filming in my studio, and I'm like, I'm supposed to make a grand entrance with it, but he already been using it. But he put so much love into my beauty room, my studio. Thank you so much. And now I can start filming. Sometimes we go through traumas and it take us back, and then I take a break off my channel, and then I just get discouraged, and then I have to make myself come back. So I have to be ready to come in front of this camera to be my real self. And I can't get in front of the camera unless I'm myself.
Don't you know when you're trying to do something good, the devil always try to get busy with you? So, I'm sitting here trying to make, when we do this stuff, guys, I'm going to tell you, this is behind the scenes. For those of you that stayed on here with us, I'm so glad that you guys stayed on with us, and we like to talk. But I'm telling you, behind the scenes,
oh my God,
it is so much work.
Oh, everybody is not. This is not for everybody.
Trying to run the channel and put all this together, and then maintaining the business. Mm-hmm. Elle does it full time. I still do a 9 to 5, and run the business as well. So we're doing all this together. But I try to develop a schedule so that we can upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Elle does a lot of the editing. So I try to do as much as I can to get the video set up for her. But since we've been trying to get into a rhythm where she can do her channel on the other days and we do our channel, we've been trying to get the schedule so we can get on point. Every time we try to do it, a computer breaks down.
It's a hurricane.
The internet goes out.
It's a hurricane.
A cable fails. This computer goes out. I mean, it's just one thing. I mean, it's just one thing after another. But I'm like, nope, we're not gonna stop. We gonna keep pressing. So
we don't have a filming team that follow us. We don't have a production company. We don't even get free crews. Okay, we don't get them. All right, we pay for everything ourselves. We film with this equipment, and we got like 5 computers that we pay out of our pocket. Nobody gave us anything. We don't mind having sponsors, but if we do, thank you so much, But we do all this ourselves, and it takes a village, and that's for sure. This is not for everybody. What you see us doing, everybody cannot do what we do. So I look at it as an opportunity, is a gift to come in front of. So I looked at our views, 12 million. Like, we've talked to 12 million people on this channel, and then Cost Glam 7 million. Like, we don't have the subscribers to back it up, but we do have the views. We work hard. We're going to get there. We work hard to give this information to you. Hopefully you will take it. It's free to you. You don't have to pay a dime. And we give you free information. If you want to book with us, make sure you call us. 877-697-4470, or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. We are a franchise owner. We actually run a business. Somebody called and said, "Where your store at?" I said, this is it. We don't have no store.
So I'm working on behind us. We got a desk set up here. Mm-hmm. We have to show them behind the scenes one today. We got a desk set up here, but I'm working on behind here. I'm going to do a dual monitor setup with a tablet back there, so we can really do the editing very well up on these big screens. What's crazy is we're talking to you right now on a big 27-inch iMac. Mm-hmm. It's like 3 or 4 years old. It's not that old. But I mean, these things ain't cheap.
Right.
There's actually more oomph as far as memory and processing in this laptop
than
it is.
We're thinking about doing something for travel agents because we invented and created so many ideas for travel agents. Now we created pros and cons. We created tours. We created travel blogs. We need to start putting something together because some people are just really interested in doing what we do. So we definitely working on that for you guys as well. But stay tuned.
Woo! Yes, thank you so much.
I love what I do.
Karen and Auntie
I love
Gladys
it.
and Tiva and like
Thank
Tony,
you.
appreciate you all. Thank
I
you
can
for
have
everybody for all the
no-
blessings.
What we do is a gift. We are gift givers, and we appreciate each and every one of you. You turn your ears on for us. You listen. You take our advices, and we will not steer you wrong out there in the world. So, thank you so much.
I'm getting y'all ready for this one now, and I hope you listen, Auntie Gladys. When I retire, which is not too long, hopefully sooner than later, I'm doing a world cruise. I'm telling you that right now. So whoever want to come along,
we got to put that together. Give us some years, though. Give us some years.
I'm doing when I retire. I'm doing a world cruise. That's the goal.
Yep. So I'm all set. Thank you so much for watching. To all our agents, I think I saw Ashley on. Ashley Luxury's on. I think Cordelia is on as well as JT, Karen, Aretha. Thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you. Am I forgetting anyone?
Well, I don't see Karen.
Karen. I think she commented earlier. I think she did. Thank you so much to our agents. We actually do have agents that help us out. Me and Mr. Traveler do all the marketing and the filming. They do all the calls, and they have their own thing going on. You know, they have their own stuff. So we appreciate each and every one of you joining us. Thank you so much for watching us today. And that's it. Thank you.
Woo! This was fun. Good talking to y'all. We'll be doing some more live videos. Yep. Like I say, stay tuned for some 2026 information coming out very soon.
Oh, and they say they love my hair. Thank you so much. It took me 10 hours to braid these braids. I'm gonna be wearing braids for a long time, so get used to it because I'm gonna be DIYing my hair and nails so I can do a whole lot more cruising. I get them, honey. You just turn back around, sweetheart.
Come here, bud.
I'll get them. Yep.
Come here, puppers.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on, buddy. Say hi to everybody.
Okay.
There he is.
He need a haircut, everybody. That's why I'm sneezing. Say hi. Who did it? Who is it? He barked on command. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. All right.
All right, puppers.
All right. We appreciate everybody. Happy birthday, Yolanda. Happy birthday, Ashley, in a couple of days. And we love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. Did y'all like seeing Snowball? He did his own channel.
Snowball Cam.
And we appreciate every one of y'all. We're going to let y'all go. Thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned for the video that's coming up on Friday.
All right, everybody.
Life short.
Have fun.
See the world.
Bye, all.
Bye, everybody.